Hello, I'm Juliet Duff. I live in Cork, County Cork in Ireland, in the south of Ireland. And what came to me over this time was the need for a new archetype. And this archetype came through as something that is from the future. It is not from third dimensional, materialistic. It's not in form like the other archetypes that we've been used to, which have been often goddesses, gods waging war, the good fight for justice. And this is instead from the future, from the field of oneness. So it's beyond form, it's beyond gender. I often refer to it as he, she, because I find it a little bit too cold to call it it, but it because it's not in form, it's a frequency, it's a vibration that is beyond the idea of separation, so that it's not about judgment or compensation or trying to find a good balance, because it is only balance. It knows nothing else. And I found that this is actually now available. It's a frequency that I wasn't aware of earlier, but it seems available now, that I can just imbibe it, absorb those frequencies as a guide of how to get to our next possibility as humans. And it is one that is so filled with love, divine love, unconditional love, and light and peace and joy. It's from a field of knowing, so it's completely informed. Grace and harmony. So it's a feeling that you can draw upon, call in, and then have that working through you to lift your own frequencies in order to deal with situations that are coming up. And I feel that these frequencies are our human frequencies from our next possibility, our next level beyond Homo sapien, where we are right now. And at this time actually feels to me like we're in a catalyst time. We are right in the birth canal, and the baby's coming out, and this baby is birthing this new time that is just in the field of oneness. So it helps, it allows me to see beyond the duality of the good, bad, right, wrong, and judgment. It's completely judgment free. So if I find myself in judgment, then I realize that I've slipped out of those frequencies and I call them back in. And so it's at very early stage now, but I believe this frequency, this archetype, is available to everyone and anyone who wants to call it in and have it as a guide now to help us through these times and be able to focus on the divinity, the oneness in every person and in every situation, as opposed to what we've been in before, this separation consciousness, which has been very much a critical analysis, trying to find what's wrong and fix it. And this is way beyond that. So I invite people to take some quiet time and see if Paxiere is something that resonates with them, if it's something, a tool, or it's not a tool because it seems too personable, but like an archetype, something that we can call upon, and it grows. And as we call upon Paxiere more and more, it seems that it becomes more habitual. It starts, the way that oneness goes seems to be more naturally occurring. Paxiere for me came because the warrior, which the archetypes often, and of course there were other archetypes and warriors and goddesses and gods, but it was always in that duality of the good, bad, or the loving, the unloving. that type of thing. And this is from the Latin of peace and oneness and the wholeness. So it is from a different, it seems like it's from the future, the field, the morphogenic field, as opposed to, well, I suppose the other one was too, but it was for where we were as humans in the past. And this is for where we're going as humans, I think. So thank you very much.